I've started the recording.
Hello, recording.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Oh, introduction.
Yes, last time we had the group had acquired a scroll from the House of the Beast, and after a bit of investigation on the part of Alma, our trade princess in control of Calmarane, it was discovered that it might be the legendary Scroll of Kakishan. And she has a contact in Katapesh by the name of Rehan, who she believes would be able to either A, prove that it is this legendary item, or B, figure out what in fact it is. And if it is in fact the legendary scroll, maybe be able to figure out how it works and what to do with it. So the party decided that they would make their way to Katapesh, and along the way they came upon an oasis with unfortunately a couple things lying in wait for them. Two death worms that had been possibly making a nest there, or they were there for whatever reasons, no one is yet to ascertain. But after slaughtering these two creatures, the party was beset upon by a group of humans, mercenaries possibly, and for the most part were quite quickly dealt with the last round of combat being Jaren sending one poor individual into next week, still alive, but unconscious beyond any redemption for this combat. Alright. And as the round comes to an end, Sarah, you would be able to see, first, not sure what you're checking, but that's a fail.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to do that.
Then it is truly a failed intelligence check. You were trying to think of something to do, and you failed.
Yeah.
Anyways, as I was saying, you do notice from your vantage point in the air another small group of enemies approaching the party from the south.
Okay. I'm way too far away for the rest of the party to be able to hear me, aren't I?
Yes, especially with the wind that is still ongoing. If everyone remembers, one of the individuals that attacked you had summoned a very strong wind that is still occurring at this point.
Yeah, I know. I one-shot the guy.
Yes.
I'm going to fly, and I'm going to use double movement to get there.
Hold on.
Oh, I thought it was my turn.
It is now.
So I'm going to fly all of my speed straight forward and I'm going to just say to everyone, we are not alone, more people, and I'm going to point in the direction that they're coming from.
Alright. So...
Oh, I can see where this is going.
Yep.
Farm.
Specifically straight into my chest plate, into my chest armor.
Wait, what's this symbol I have on my character, the crouched over? Is there some effect that I'm under? Because I don't see anything on my character sheet.
Did we fumble of some sorts earlier?
Because I'm not under any conditions according to my sheet. I just wanted to check what that might, if there's anything, because I don't remember. And
I seem to remember you being attacking one of the guys from prone from being knocked over at one. I don't know.
Oh yeah, because I think you were knocked over and I think you lashed out.
It might have been a crit or something that, or a fumble that put him into that. But
Yeah, that is the prone symbol, so...
maybe I was prone?
Yes. So...
I guess I will stand up at some point. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
I just
you
wanted to make
would
sure
have
it
been able
wasn't.
to stand up with your last attack anyway, so...
Yeah.
And if I could hit the right button, that would help.
There we are.
There we go. Okay.
Ooh.
Just realized Artemis is not with us.
correct.
Hey.
I was waiting for the best time
reached
to
out
ask
her a couple
that.
times, but
I didn't want to chop you off in the middle of your introduction.
I'm not sure what's going on. But she does have a child, so it's quite possible that things are happening. So I don't know.
Got it.
I haven't been able to get in touch with her yet.
Okay. Just pull.
You have access to her account, to her character, Selenia.
I can't remember if I do or not. I think I do.
I didn't know whether or not maybe
Probably very easily remedied.
you could, if you were, you'd probably be most likely the best person to play it, unless she suddenly becomes a cardboard cutout on the playing field.
In the field of battle as well.
In the field of battle, Artemis suddenly changes her shape and condition. She becomes cardboard.
Well, no, it's just a big puff of smoke, and then just suddenly a cardboard cutout is there. Like, wait, what? Where did she go?
It starts raining and the cardboard cutout starts falling to pieces.
Like, no.
No, I
You
see it.
left mine, right?
What a terrible
I
day
see.
for running.
I see it being that specialist card that's got that like very thin waterproof sheen of like vinyl running down the front of it, so it doesn't do that.
Guys, we're level 9, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why did you
Cool.
ask?
Just making something.
Okay.
How ominous sounding.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm making something.
If it was a secret.
Yeah,
Switching characters.
we know.
I know you know. I'm pretty sure I've told you all.
You haven't told me, but the games master has.
Yeah, going back to Samurai. It's what I'm best with, so
You're going back to default.
yeah.
Your default setting.
Yeah. However,
enough.
it's a little bit different this time. I'm getting the chance to play something I've always wanted to play, but never actually had a DM who would allow me to do it.
Fair enough.
Okay.
We wait with bated breath as to how Seraph will leave the game. Will she die or will she just flee?
Tell you
Well,
what, she didn't actually pass her flight check and just ploughed into the ground.
Yeah, that last minute pull away didn't work this time.
She fell into the acid pit.
You missed your landing.
Missed your landing, stumbled, and went, oh! Teetered on the edge, and then we just watched you face plant into the acid pit.
Or perhaps another gargoyle.
Yeah, it just appears out of nowhere to finish the job.
Yep.
It's like, no god will save you this time.
Douglas Adam, who said flying is throwing yourself at the ground and missing.
I love that. That's actually really good.
She's falling to the ground, and it's round ground, sound like ground.
Look,
Your last words were so long, and thanks for all the
It's
fish.
suddenly stopping is what gets you.
I'm just visualising this whole thing of Jack falling to the floor, and I've got in my head the scene in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy where the whale falls to the ground from being spawned up in space.
Really?
That whole conversation of the whale coming to terms with his whole being and the fact that actually he's about to die.
I've just got more the image in my head of also was it the shriek of a Stuka dive bomber and then just the imminent splat.
Oh, don't forget the bowl of petunias.
Oh yeah, we've got to forget. Can't forget the bowl of petunias. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah. Oh no, not again.
Okay, so that's that one.
You know what? Anyone listening to these podcasts are going to be listening to us go, "What a bunch of random guys."
I'm pretty sure that just makes up that just sums up just the RP community in general, really.
What a bunch of random guys.
It's random guys or random murder hobos. There really is no in
Hey.
between.
Grit Roll ain't got nothing on us.
Oh, did we make sure Jack saw the meme, the wizard meme?
No. No,
I can't
Jack
remember if I
does.
showed him when he was around mine at one point.
What's the wizard meme?
It's how I think that Seraph appears in your head.
Hey, who's sending me this?
It's in the
our
chat.
meme.
Basically, I've showed it to everyone, and they all just immediately agreed with exactly what I've just said.
In the meme chat.
Won't take too long, about 30 seconds.
Okay. Sorry, was just pulling up all the relevant stuff to get all the relevant modifiers. So, because of Seraph's warning, this is not a surprise round, so there's no extra bonuses to that. But you will all turn and see 4 hulking gnolls leading a pack of the Hyaenodons. Let loose the Hyaenodons from the leashes that they were on, and let fly a barrage of arrows.
You've let slip the dogs of war.
At least for
Yes, but I'm the one getting shot.
No, Eliza. Actually, these are all made at the only creature in range, Artemis.
Oh.
At least the wind's blowing against them.
Ah, yes.
Yes. So
Their range is reduced.
they take an extreme penalty. Unfortunately, 3 do hit, and that is
3 crits.
not far off, unfortunately. Alright, so the first one does
Sad would be if Arden turned
6
up and we
points
accidentally
of
hit him.
piercing. The next one does 12 points of piercing and 2 points of dexterity damage as it makes a hole through her calf. Oh dear.
I got the dex damage listed. You did the 6 damage, you didn't get the 12 damage in there yet?
Correct.
I'll do the minus 12, and what was the last one?
Okay, and the next one was 10 points of piercing.
Ouch.
Four points of dexterity damage and 2 points of strength damage as this one severs another muscle.
So an additional 4.
Correct. So a total of 6 points of dexterity damage and 2 points of strength damage.
Ouch.
Atmos turns up this moment. Yeah, sorry, we've accidentally nerfed your character into essentially as powerful as a pool noodle.
Unfortunately, they got extremely lucky.
Yeah.
But it is...
Artemis's bane is arrows. We know this.
Thankfully, it is her turn.
All right. With the lack of the Artemis player here, I'm thinking that I guess I will be the one that will probably take action for her.
I would allow that, since you are the most intimately aware of the character.
I am thinking, what kind of range are we talking here?
So currently, they are all within 60 feet of you, of Artemis.
All right. How about let's using a couple charges of that staff and lobbing off a fireball.
All right. That is, I believe, 1 charge. Looks like.
It is indeed.
All right. So go ahead and roll that.
And for the remainder of the movement action, it is to get behind the rest of the party.
Duly noted.
Even though you're much bigger than us, I don't know how successful it would be.
Let's roll some reflex saves.
The actual spell is just you point your finger at it. Can I just imagine that she just points like a finger gun in their direction and shouts "bang"?
It's more of a snap in this case.
I'm just from the fireball description here, though. Let's be honest. I just want that to be the case.
And he lifts up her front leg, points one claw and flicks the back claw and goes, bah.
Straight to the napalm.
Oh, I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
And I think this can be sufficient for move.
Yes. Okay. So, in retribution, Artemis launches a fireball at this group, and you all can tell that one of the Hyenodons and two of the gnolls were able to kind of get shelter behind their brethren, but most of the hyenas are barely limping along at this point. And then it shall be Selenia's turn.
All right, let's start with the standard of let me take damage.
Okay, so,
-5.
so it would be Artemis and Jaren, it looks like, have taken damage.
And let's see what we do here for Jaren. Jaren, you heal. Oops, that's the wrong button. Ignore that. Apparently, I did that. Yeah, wrong. Ignore that. Let's go for the lifelink effect. Jaren is 9.
Okay.
Looks like both Artemis and Jaren get 9.
You know what? Screw it. Let's do this. Excluding them, of course, but we should all be out of range anyway. So everyone, let's heal 24.
Wait.
I just did a channel.
Wait, thanks, Selenia.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else?
So unconscious guy might have gotten a little bit of a boost.
Well, you did say you excluded him, so.
Fair enough, too. And where are we on channel? Channel. There we go. One less of those. Okay. And with their active healing and everything else, that's it for me.
Alright, Eliza.
So I'm probably going to take 5, 10, 15, then probably a little step to the side, and just to try and get some distance between me and them. Then I will use a standard action because I used my move to. I'm going to inspire courage, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Now, with the winds being what they are, that is going to, since you are using it is a sound
wind
effect.
Yeah.
You will have a 30-foot range for that to be effective. So I will put that.
But I'm right next. Yeah. But I'm right next to everyone, so I should be okay.
Yeah, so if you are within the new blue circle, you will have the effect of the Inspire Courage.
I do not see the blue circle.
It's
neither.
overlapped.
Basically, can you see where my body is and where the dead wizard is?
Yep.
It's about that ring.
Now I see it.
There. The yellow is a bit overbearing.
I still can't see it, but
No, I see a different color circle. I'm assuming the two overlapped.
Yeah, they basically
I
overlap.
can see the red. I can see the red circle.
Okay, Ian.
Those are the one
See
color.
right here?
Yeah.
You see how there's a difference in the colors there?
It's quite possible the auras aren't visible to anyone but the player and the game master.
That would be obnoxious.
It's also to prevent metagaming, I suppose. Because then you're not just dancing around precise squares in rings.
You should be able to change the setting on the character to let everyone
How's
see.
that?
I can see. That's much better. There we go. There we go.
How about now?
Now it's good.
And I presume that's the other one's the heroism.
The heroism
and-
torch.
So the green is the constant heroism, the blue is the Inspire Courage.
Yeah. The heroism was up as well.
Speaking of Meredith, it shall be your turn.
Meredith takes a look at this, looks around her party, takes a sigh, hand in pocket, takes out her tooth, puts it in her mouth. We are going dragon. And she will then take a step over on the body and place herself in front of Eliza. Or am I not allowed to do that because there's a dead person on the ground?
It's not occupying the square anymore, I don't think. Or would it just be like difficult terrain?
See, the point is, you grow.
I grow, don't I? Yeah, I forgot I grew. Yeah. I'll stay where I am then. But I'll sort of nonchalantly put a wing sort of down in front of Eliza.
Alright.
Sort of shield her.
A windshield, nice.
Yeah, it's a windshield. So there we go. Dragon on play.
I am having a hell of a time adding the buff Inspired Courage right now.
Would you like a bit of assistance?
Go right ahead. I go to add a common buff and select
Are you
Inspired Courage, and it doesn't show up.
Are you sure it's not already there? It's just you're on like a wrong tab or something.
Because mine was in the set buff section.
Yep. If Pethrax wants to give it a go, I'd appreciate it, but it is not working for me, but that could just be Roll20.
Oh, that's why.
I had it filtered?
Yep. And
Cool.
now you have 3 Inspire Courages. Let's fix that.
Cool. Yeah, let's do that.
You're very inspired. You're so
You are
courageous.
So inspired.
Oh my god, like so courageous.
Alright, looks good.
Actually, you've got.
Apparently I have another one in there too. Good enough. I couldn't see it, that's why I was adding it.
Yeah, because you can't add something you've already got.
Well, no, it kept adding it.
Yeah.
Really?
So you just kept, yeah.
I was apparently looking only at auras or something.
Yeah, it when you add or select one, it sometimes just goes to the specific tab rather than the
Yep.
all tab, which is really irritating.
Okay.
Yep. Fair enough. Sorry for the delay.
Nope, you're
I
good.
set mine to all.
Meredith, go ahead and make an attack roll real quick.
Any sort of attack roll.
Just a basic attack roll.
How do you do? How do you do an attack roll?
Was that your basic attack section?
Melee or ranged? Yeah, because if you go to the very top of your attacks, there's melee, ranged, CMB.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm wondering whether my buffs have gone on right as well, because they don't look right, but hey.
I can take a look here.
It's alright, because my health hasn't changed. And it should do.
May recalculate.
Because I get a +2 in con for being higher.
Here, let's find out.
Unless something's clashing and it's not stacking.
Nope, it did apply.
I've gone down in health.
And now you've gone up.
Oh, is that how it is? Okay.
Yep, so 105 was your base. 114 is your improved.
Okay.
Okay. So with that check, you do succeed on the aid another. So Eliza does indeed have a bonus to her armor class until your next turn, or if she leaves your range.
Yep.
All Alright, these guys. Okay. And where's their speed? Okay, there it is. So, you see the three hyenodons that were on their last legs turn tail and run. The one that was able to get shelter does still follow its command and attacks Seraph.
Boss.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Alright, so it tries to snap at your feet, but you're able to kind of jump aloft and dodge. Oh. I just read. Apparently these are supposed to be large.
That's a big hyena.
That's a very big hyena.
Hyenodon, also known as the dire hyena. So yes, that is them. And then it is Dick Jaren's turn.
Big bugger.
Okay. I will.
Mash.
Do a pro gamer move.
Yeah, I'll walk forward. And I will. Yeah, I will. I'm just gonna. How do I do it? I'll use a golden swipe attack. I'm in Primal Warrior. I'm still raging. So, golden swipe is an additional 6. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice damage.
I'm sorry, excuse me for a minute.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
one big bugger of a hyenogen that's just going to go.
He
Missed.
ran straight into battle and then got launched straight back out again.
Well, no, he became rain.
Yeah, so Jaren steps up and with a lethal uppercut cracks this creature's spine and sends it flying to flop lifeless a few feet away.
I'll then just look down towards Seraph with my hammer just in a ready stance and just go, "Get behind me."
I'll look
Because there
up at
are-
you and just nod.
Right?
Then it's you.
Well, Seraph, you can't move yet.
Yeah, I mean, if these guys want to still tackle us, I guess. Like, Although,
Not that big, bro.
I mean, there's still Big Boy over there, I guess.
Oh, I hadn't seen him up there. Hello, big boy.
Yeah, hello, big boy.
I'll deal with him later.
It's alright, we'll just send our own big boy against him.
Guy in a cloak.
Jaren, attack!
Jaren uses hammer. It's super
Yeah.
effective.
Jared, smash.
Alright.
Sorry.
Alright. And as this round starts, from behind some little dune and some rocks pop up another party. Seemingly a large two-headed creature, two more hulking gnolls, and a gnoll wearing some interesting attirement. Seraph, you're up.
Okay, I mean, it's not going to be as impressive as Jaren's role, let's be honest. But... I'm still in that wind, aren't I?
Yep.
Yes, but it would not take the penalty because you're not firing into it.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Right, so Seraph is going to use all of her everything. She's going to combine everything into the most powerful shot that she can. And the spell that I'm choosing is... I'm going to go with Gloom Blind Bolts, I think. Actually, no, I'm going to go with Ray of Exhaustion.
Alright.
So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to combine that with my full round attack. And... yeah.
Alright, so using spell combat and your spell strike, you are able to fire a arrow charged with a ray of exhaustion and follow it up with 2 additional attacks. I'm going to just make sure. Nope, that is the wrong sheet. Okay. So you did not have the relevant buffs turned on, so I'll do that and see what the total is. Okay, so with the buffs properly applied, you gain a +2 to all of those attacks. And There it goes. And a +2 to damage from Inspire Courage. Okay. So let's see what we do here. And Fortitude saving throw. Okay. Alright, he does succeed against the Fortitude save, but that still does leave him fatigued. And you deal a total of 46 points of damage. Very nice. You're getting close to Jaren's there.
Yeah, it wasn't too far off. I did just a little bit more than his normal damage. With 3 attacks. Jesus
You've
Christ.
got muscles.
Can you describe what this guy looks like to me?
Okay. So what you see is a gnoll carrying a spear, dressed in tattered robes, blood-stained. Looks like there might... She's also carrying a shield, and it's hard to see what else is on her because of the wind whipping up a bit of sand and whatnot, but definitely doesn't seem as muscular as the other gnolls with her.
Yeah.
Okay. So, seeing these arrows come striking out, the two gnolls behind it start howling in anger and charge. One at Seraph, one at Jaren.
I'm not gonna lie, thank God that's not 2 against me. Sorry, but thank God.
Alright, does a 23 hit Seraph?
I believe so.
Okay.
Immediate action, warning roll.
Yes, it does.
Okay. And
Ethrax.
the warning roll?
Yeah, warning roll to try and roll a diplomacy check higher than your attack roll.
Go for it.
No, did it not? No, okay, that's
It just came up with the perk rather than the d20 roll.
No, then you roll the actual skill then, it's diplomacy. So let's... 39.
Yeah! You nat 20, the diplomacy.
Alright, so I'm going to not roll the damage because Jaren, seeing these two come charging at you, and you're just not sure how much of that is aimed at Seraph. You give a shout, "Get down!" Seraph immediately flattens herself, and this sickle-like blade comes flying right over her head. But she takes no damage.
She got knocked flat because of the shockwave from Jaren's voice.
The other one is attacking me, correct?
June, real quick, select your token and try hitting Warning Roar again. Why is it not doing that?
Guys, I'll be back in just one moment.
Sure thing.
I don't know. Oh, one of them will attack me, right?
Yes, I'm just trying to get to it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I got the check, but good god, that's terrible.
That's one way of describing that.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll have to work on that some other time. Alright, Jaren. Does a 28 hit?
Yes, it will.
Okay. That'll be 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, and then her turn. Okay, there we go. Alright. So the knoll in the back will take a few steps forward and will make a few arcane mutterings and fire 2 bolts of fire from her hand.
At who?
One at Selenia, one at Seraph.
Alrighty. Is this normal fire?
I mean, it is a...
Wait
It's
till
a
it hits
spell.
you, then you'll find out.
If it's normal fire, I have an immunity. If it is something beyond normal fire, hellfire, or something like that, I will take hit.
Got it. So it is just normal fire in that regards. But for the effects of actually hitting, does a 16 hit your touch AC?
That depends. Yeah, it will. Even if they are evil.
Alright. Jack, are you back?
Hadn't heard him.
Does not look like it, so I will check if that will hit his touch AC.
I can imagine it will hit.
Probably. Just barely. Actually, gotta check because he's got a.
Would you have, like,
You've
the
got
protection?
protection from evil on, don't you?
He should do, because... Or is he attacked?
Right, Selenia?
No, he hasn't attacked yet, really. has he?
The protection from evil should be up. Yes.
Okay. Don't believe he has that turned on. I don't know. He did not. Yeah, that's that.
Protection move will stop if he attacks.
It gives like 2 AC or something like that, if evil. I think it's 2 AC.
Okay, protection from evil. So, subjects gain +2 deflection bonus to AC and +2 resistance bonus on evil on saves, only against attacks or effects created by evil creatures. Prevents bodily contact. This causes natural weapon attacks to fail. Protection against contact by summoned creatures ends if the warded creature makes an attack against them. So only the third part, where it prevents bodily contact with evil summoned creatures. The AC and save bonuses apply no matter what. And I do not see that turned on, so actually, that one, the second ray of fire will miss Seraph. So, Selenia, you feel the wash of flames across your body, but of course take no damage. And Seraph is again just dodging and weaving like her life depends on it. And then it shall be Artemis's turn.
With the missing Artemis again, and this one liking fire, I think Artemis might do a little bit of making them do a little bit of dancing and throw an ice slick underneath them.
Oh, nice!
Ooh. Let's see. And you're targeting these two, I assume?
It's only a 5-foot radius, so it would if we can hit the Etten type 2-headed big bugger and the caster. Yeah. Other than that, just the caster.
Okay, so if you target the caster, it's going to be a 5-foot radius
Radius
around
hit
her.
Perfect. Yeah, let's make him dance. Keep the big guy down, because it looks like he's already prone.
Make him dance. What is this like the?
So
like the mask
he's just
thing, which is Fire
fatigued,
Machine?
but all right. So they are going to take. Okay, so reflex saving throw. Where is her bonus? There it is. What is the DC? DC is 19. Okay, that is going to be a failure on her part, I believe. Hold on, let's. Yep, she fails. And let's see. Oh, he gonna need to get real lucky. No. Yeah, that's a 4 total for him.
Oh,
I mean, he's big. He's not going to be dexterous, is he?
No, and of course he's fatigued on top of that, so he takes a further. So that.
Minus, yeah.
So yeah, okay. So they both take the 16 points of cold damage. And are knocked prone.
Daisy.
Alright, and it leaves an area of slick terrain. Wonderful.
Yeah, it won't last long in this weather. Long enough for combat, but not.
1 minute per level, by the look of it.
Yeah, but it could be half that time in tropical environments, and we're in the desert.
Definitely.
Good idea.
But even then, it's still like 5 minutes, like 5-ish minutes of just slipping and sliding.
So yeah, right now it's 9 minutes. Cut that in half because of tropical. So it'll be 4 minutes of existence.
Enough to keep him busy.
Yeah, because they still got to do acrobatics check if they want to move off that.
Yeah.
So we still got the other guys down. We still got the other guys that are coming.
Yep. Alright, so Artemis, any movement?
Do a 5-foot step this way. Maybe I'll do a 5-foot step this way. There we go.
There it went. Alright.
Keep the rocks a little bit between them.
And it's going to be these guys go. Now, seeing that last time, out of a barrage of 8 arrows, only 3 actually hit, they are going to change their tactics.
They're getting in up close and personal.
Well, that one can't. That one can. That one can.
You're gonna charge. Oh, that would have been cruel if they all just charged Sarah. George, a certain meme is coming to mind here. Involving a sofa.
I could really do with you guys dealing with this so I can deal with the big guy, because I've got my own problems right now.
Yeah, not without hurting anybody else.
But I don't do AoE.
I do only AoE that isn't precision.
Selenia is going to teach the Gnoll how to do fire, or at least attempt.
Okay. So, so since I'm running them all at the same time, Jaren, this guy is just getting the literal luckiest rolls I've ever made on this guy, even though he fumbled himself the first time. This one, being fatigued, kind of because he kind of snapped himself in the leg, does only walk over and take a pot shot at you. Now, unfortunately, your heightened awareness causes you to take a bit of an overreaction to his attack. You do still get hit, and you provoked an attack of opportunity from
Don't worry about that, guys. That's moving stuff.
the one right next to you.
Yes,
It's
look
fine.
at your situation now, Jack.
What? Sorry?
Look at your situation now.
What? The fact that I live pretty much on my own?
No,
you
no,
have it on the screen, you daft ass.
Oh, Jesus. George, help!
Hey,
Does a 23 hit, Jaren?
yes.
Okay.
Don't forget protection from evil.
If the 10th digit is a 2,
It's not gonna matter. I've got minus like at least 5 to all my AC because of
Okay.
rage and other things. So like yeah, I'm like 16 right now.
Okay, so from the attack of opportunity, you take 12 slashing damage,
Okay.
and from the short bow, you take 36 points of damage.
Okay, that answers what I'm doing next turn.
Okay. 32. You said
36.
36. Okay. So.
Bows have a ×3 critical.
Yeah, they do. Okay, I'm still not bloodied. But I'm,
not far off.
yeah,
And then we will resolve the charge attacks.
that's fine.
Okay, one at Jaren. That is a 34 to hit, so I'm going to say that hits. Let's see. A 23 and 35 to hit against Seraph.
How many? What?
Does a
hit.
23 or a 35 beat your AC?
You both do, yes.
Okay. Okay, so Jaren takes an additional 12 points of slashing. And Seraph is going to take 12 and 16 for a total of 28 points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
Alright, and then it shall be Selenia's turn.
Just so I'm clear here, Seraph was at one point out of range from my lifelink, so I don't think lifelink would be active on them, or would it?
It is
No.
not currently active, no.
No, 'cause
No.
you
No,
have
no.
to designate her when you do it.
Yeah.
Yep, and they went out of range since, so I was pretty sure. So only Jern's getting the automatic heal.
Yeah.
So start with Jern's automatic heal here.
Nice.
At least
nice.
a little? How bloody does Seraph look?
Yeah, she looks a little bit beaten up.
You know what? Screw it. Let's do it again.
Another channel.
Yep, we're gonna do another channel just to be safe here, and that should put me at full
Okay.
too.
Yeah, you guys are going to need to do something about these guys because this turn
I've got something
gotta
in
do that.
mind, but
I've got things I need to
not
do.
instantaneous.
Okay.
Everyone heals 27, and that's enough to bring me to full as well.
And how many can you exclude?
I can exclude charisma, which is a good number.
Well,
Within
there's a
30
good
feet.
number of enemies within 30 feet.
Right, but that would only be a 30-foot radius, and they're outside of it. But I can exclude a total of 7.
There
Yeah,
are
you can
six
look green
within
ring.
range.
Yeah, the caster and the big boy aren't in that
2, 3,
ring.
4. Yeah, there's only
There's 5.
5 in that range.
6.
Yeah.
Oh, the prisoner.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, yeah, 6. Yeah. Well, as long as we hopefully deal with these.
I said I got something that can help, but I can't. But it won't be quick.
Right.
And sorry, healing can't kill and heal at the same time effectively.
Jack, don't forget to add your healing.
Jack, you did get the healing, yes?
I did, yes.
Okay.
It's 27.
I'm not seeing that applied to your character yet.
That should pretty much heal most, if not all, of the damage you just took.
Hmm.
Okay.
And let's set the other charge of that up.
Alright, so that was your standard action. Anything else?
I'm not going to do much during a move action, so, step forward 5 feet, that's it.
Alright. This poor bastard.
Is equipping would equipping a shield or readying a shield be considered a move action?
Yes, drawing a weapon is a move action unless you have the quick draw feat, but if you have a base attack bonus of at least +1, you can combine it with an actual movement.
Then I will ready my shield as well.
Okay.
Alright, so shield up. Dexterous claws on. I can't move anymore.
Okay, so he is going to have to make a acrobatics check. That's going to work wonderfully.
Yeah, he's just got to do that just to be able to do anything on it. Can he slip and fall over again?
Okay, he rolled extremely well for once. to stand up. And will then we'll pull out a pair of javelins and launch them at Artemis. Yeah, 14 and 9. I'm gonna guess neither of those hit.
There is a nice dex penalty going on right now, so let me see what the revised armor is. Doesn't look like it hits, unless it's touch.
Nope. Alright. Eliza's turn.
Okay, so take a 5-foot step. So I will not be maintaining courage. I will instead be flicking to Bardic Masterpiece of the Quickening Pulse. That'll be with my move action.
Okay.
So that'll be... I'll just need to double check exactly what that is. Had it here somewhere. Where on? I wrote it down. Well, it was written down somewhere, but I can't.
There's actually a handout for you. For Quickening Pulse.
Yeah, just because it's just I remember putting it on my character sheet somewhere, but I just do not remember. But yeah, so and then with my standard action, I will attempt. Well, I'll cast Steel Breath on the wizard, or on the mage.
Got it. Go for it.
So I'll need a DC 17 fort save for it.
She succeeds.
So nothing happens.
Alright. And then...
Then was it everyone would be needing their DC checks?
Okay. What is the save?
Was it 10.5 my DC or something?
Okay. It's a save again. DC is equal to 10, your half your level, and your charisma bonus.
My charisma bonus is 5, and half of it rounding down would be 4, so it'd be DC 19.
Got it. So DC 19 Fortitude save.
Oh, Artemis has messaged. She slept through our alarm.
Okay. And it is just 1d6. So go ahead and roll d6.
I was only 5 minutes away from that myself, so I can't say anything.
That would be 6 points of bleed damage for all.
Nice AoE. Nice AoE.
And as long as I maintain it, that is what they will be taking.
Not too shabby, Charlie. Not too shabby. And
Yeah, I would have liked to have been able to silence the mage's ability to cast stuff by using verbal, but, well, that happens.
Okay. And that is their first round under the effect. Alright. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Meredith.
Okay, now Meredith is going to try something new, Pathrax, so you're going to have to help her with this.
Okay.
I'm going to use my homebrew 4th level spell, Wave of Acid. But before we do that, she's going to fly 60 feet in a diagonal to there. Which is then, and she's then going to do her homebrew, which is her wave of acid, which I shall stick up there for everybody. So she's going to do a 60-foot cone of acid water in a wave pattern. And I'm not very good at cones, so I'm hoping I've not got anybody allied in that.
Fine. Jaren's got the fort to shrug it off.
Okay.
Aiming at this guy, by the way.
You're
These two up
aiming in
here.
this-
Oh,
You're
you're aiming that
aiming
way.
in this direction?
That's the direction we're going in.
Okay.
So it's a 60-foot cone.
Let me just take a quick look at the cones again.
Kinetic power, is it on the lead?
And then they will take 66 damage by my reckoning.
Peace.
Which I don't think is what that damage is.
They'll take 4d6.
It's 4.
Yeah,
Which
because
is
it's
what that is.
1d6
Yeah, 4.
per 1d6
Yeah,
per
one is,
2.
yes, it is, isn't it? So it's 4. Yes, it is. You're right. It's I can't do my maths today.
Well, it's already been rolled for you, but I
not
think it's
as good
missing a
as
few
others.
things, but I'll just double check that in a moment.
Fortunately, my damage roll has gone really badly on that.
And I think you might be missing some of that damage as well, so I'll be checking that in a moment.
We can re-roll it again if you'd rather.
No, I think you might just have some static damage added on to that, but I've got to double check.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, the dice themselves are probably correct. It's just anything that happens afterwards.
If I'm right, my cone should go kind of like that. I'm hoping.
Blackheart. Interesting choice.
Okay. There we go. So it's either going to start from... That would be the best. Okay. So, with a 60-foot cone, you're going to start from your corner, and it's going to go up like that, and out like that for 60 feet. So you are squarely going to hit just those two. They need to be...
Oh, damn! Yeah, okay, it's not where I wanted to go, but it doesn't matter.
Well,
That-
what were
that-
you...
If I go where I need to go to get a bit, I wanted to get a bit of area. So part of this is it's going to leave a trail of land that's splattered with with
Okay,
acid.
so that's
which I've
one
got to walk
option.
through.
It'll stick into the land anyway.
Or I could leave it like that.
So you can do
Because
that.
if I move, I'm going to start copying other people that I don't want into it, or I'm going to get an attack of opportunity against me.
That's fine, honestly.
So maybe we just leave it like that.
Yeah. Because
So
Jaren can start
either
splatting
you-
some and I can start chipping away. So,
So you can either do like this, or you can go with this one, which also does... So you basically get this whole tract in front of you. You miss Artemis, you do hit the unconscious lad, and these two. Which do you want to do?
I'm probably gonna. Oh, do I hit the
want
do
to
it?
acid burn a prisoner unconscious on the floor.
Yeah, but do we want to interrogate the prisoner?
That's your choice.
But if I do it this way, you see, they've got to walk through that, which means they're taking more damage. I've got to think of what's best for the party.
mean, also one thing I would say is we do limit our where we can go if it's all across this way, because it
Yes,
means
I know.
we're forced to be on this side.
Yeah,
I'm
so
going to
it
go with you.
allows us to get to the fight.
I'm going to go with the original idea of that corner. Simply because, as George puts it, as much as I want to put acid on the play,
It'll
I
hassle
think
us more than the enemy.
it's going to hassle us. We're going to have, well, unless we take a defensive line along the edge of it, so that when they walk to us, it's a defensive line. Remember, they've got to walk through that if they pass their reflex saves and whatnot. So they've got to walk through it.
Well, it's up to you, but
I'll stick with the original plan for now, and we'll do that. We'll stick with the original plan.
Okay, the original plan.
Original plan. We'll go for that corner, that right-angled one, rather than the stepped one.
Got it. Okay. So they both failed their reflex saving throw, and I was correct. You do have a feature that adds some extra damage on.
Is that like a dragon bloodline or something?
Her bloodline arcana, yes.
If they failed their, they're getting bull rushed then.
maybe you need to roll a CMD with what is it? Base attack plus.
It says your CMB
Charisma.
for this bull rush is equal to your caster plus intelligence, or your charisma, or whatever your modifier is highest.
So
Charisma.
yeah, so
So
9
intelligence,
plus,
wisdom, or charisma,
Whoa,
whichever
whoa,
is
whoa.
highest.
Hold on. Let me read this bloody thing.
You built it, Pathrex.
Caster level plus your modifier. Okay, so basically it would be the equivalent of your concentration check because it's using your caster level, which is not accurate.
It almost doesn't even look like it's telling you to roll. It just says this is your stat based on your equivalent roll.
Okay, so you were missing a level in there for whatever reason. So that 16 should have been a 17 because your bonus is a plus 13 and you rolled a 4. So I'm going to compare that to their CMD.
I might survive that.
Okay, so the big guy is not bull rushed. But that's because he's got a base CMD of 22.
Yeah, but he might not.
Let's see, what is hers? Why does it? Huh, her stat block is not listed. I'm going to have to manually calculate it. Okay. She also is not bull rushed.
They don't go down.
Well, they're already down. They're already prone, and that's probably basically you.
Well, you can't prone something that's already prone, can you?
No, but you could have tried to move them, but basically because they were prone, their bodies kind of held onto the ground. However, because they are prone at the beginning of their round, they're going to take the acid damage and have to make a fortitude saving throw. Because they're already prone.
Oh, they're going to be lying in it.
Yeah, so
they're lying in the acid already.
Bull rush to get sickened and burned.
Alright, Jaren.
Yeah, so just as a flavour, you see her land, and then you'll see this green wave of water just rush out from her, crashing across the ground.
Right. I am going to spend a full round action in order to regain maneuvers and a round of range and a round of rage. So I'm going to regain my initiative modifier in maneuvers, which is plus 5 because that's my current wisdom. So I'm going to regain 5 maneuvers and a round of rage, so I basically don't spend a round this turn.
Alright.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Alright, Sarah.
Yeah, and that's my go.
Yes.
As you would see, Jaren would start to kind of almost go into a kind of trance as he kind of readies his hammer of it low to the ground, seeming to kind of go into a slightly trance-like state.
So Seraph is going to 5-foot step here. And is then going to use Surging Spirit again, but this time I'm going to use them as Vital Strike.
And
I'll just yeah.
Alright, so Vital Strike is a standard action.
Oh right, so I can't use both. I thought I could use both. In that case, I will just use Spell Strike as normal on the big guy.
you are within range of an enemy, so you will need to make a if you wish to cast a spell, you will need to do so defensively, which will require a concentration roll of DC 15 double spell level.
I'll just use Elemental Touch. So...
Okay, so are you attacking the character in front of you, or going for the big guy?
Going for the big guy.
Okay, so casting spell is going to require a concentration check from you. Do you see where to roll that?
Is it caster level check? Oh no, there.
Good.
All right.
Really? You made me waste my fucking 20 on that.
Hey, you would have got an attack of opportunity otherwise.
And you would have lost the spell.
Yeah.
So don't moan too much about it.
So, basically, your second level spell, yep, that app was cast defensively, so you do... Where is it saying this? Cast no... So you do not provoke the attack of opportunity now, because you succeed on DC of 15 plus, or DC of 19.
There we go.
And let's see. And are you choosing acid, cold, electricity, or fire?
Fire.
Alright, let's see. For fire, they ignite, and they can cause them to catch on fire.
So they're on freezing ground, they're possibly getting caught on fire, and they're covered in acid.
And they're getting dissolved into mush, yes. It's no good day, Sheila.
This is just an elemental assault right here.
Yeah, and if they were a little bit closer to me, I'd also be chronically making them bleed to death. So
Jared, you said you were worried about the big guy? Hey, we got it covered.
He's good.
Softening him up.
Now, because you are making a ranged attack within melee range, you do provoke an attack of opportunity from that, but it will resolve after your attacks.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So first, the spell strike, because that was cast defensively, does not provoke. Obviously, a 33 is going to hit, and yeah, he is going to catch on fire.
Nice!
They inflict
On
him
solid, freezing, acidic ground, he suddenly starts to burn.
Yeah, as if he wasn't
What he's
confused
feeling
enough
right now.
how he feels himself on fire.
And he's got more to come.
First, go ahead and roll me 2d6 for the 2 points of the 2 hits of fire damage from your first 2 attacks. Alright, and then even though it doesn't matter because you're going to kill him, let's see. Oh, that's gross. Your critical is Organ Scramble. You deal double damage and a d6 of constitution damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just another one to add to the list of effects that this poor creature has suffered.
Let me put it to you this way. Without even the critical damage, just that base 11 finished him off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We've really bullied that big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the continuous wave of fire on top of the acid that was already eating into him,
And him slipping and
and the
hitting
ice
first onto the ground. No,
that
remember,
shredded
he
his
slipped
skin in
and
the
fell over.
first place, allowing the acid and fire biting deep. His body literally falls apart as he screams in agony.
Doesn't even know what kills him.
This is an elemental teamwork going on here.
Well, I just like to think it that basically because of what Jack has
Aaron,
done,
we need
we've
to
now
get
made it
shopping shit
impossible.
on you.
Yeah. But as I was saying, like what Jack has now done has made it completely impossible for anyone to ever determine exactly what killed him.
Yeah. Basically,
So, Sarah, does a 20 hit?
No.
Alright, so unleashing this withering barrage of flaming arrows, you are actually able to dodge out of the way at the last second as this sickle comes swinging for your torso. And then it is their turn. So one of them is going to step up to Jaren, and the other is going to go after Seraph because it is angry that you keep dodging.
I'm just ultra instinct right now.
He's like, bloody stay still and die!
Alright. So you got 23, 18, and 28.
The 28 hits.
Alright, and then 23 and 18.
23 hits, but the 18 does not.
Okay.
Don't forget protection from evil.
How many armor class does that give me?
2 with evil.
That would still make my armor class 23, so they would meet my armor class. I believe that would count, wouldn't it?
They
It
meet.
depends, isn't it?
Attack
it
of,
what-
yeah.
It
I
also
think
depends what
attack
type of. It also depends what type of bonus it's giving, because if you've already got like a ring of protection, it probably won't make a difference.
Deflection.
Yeah, it's a deflect.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't. It would just be the largest bonus.
Let me take a look for it. So, a 23 would still meet. He does not have any deflection bonus currently to his AC, so a 23 would still be a hit. Because that would be his exact AC.
Yeah.
Meet or exceed.
Yep. Okay, so on the first
oh.
attack, you see. Let's see, which is it? Okay, you actually see a few sparks appear along the edge of this sickle weapon, and you will take 1 point of electricity damage and 17 slashing damage. And then it will reach over and bite you for a total of 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the other one is going to make its attacks against Jaren. 22.
Yep.
20.
Yep.
And that's a 27. So those two hit before. This one will hit.
If it's a 2, it would definitely. If it's a 20 or more, it would definitely hit.
Alright. So this one, you see a bit of fire spring along its blade, and it will deal
Right.
19 slashing and 5 fire damage. Then an additional 19 slashing. And then it will bite you for 4 points of damage.
Okay. Is that everything?
That is all of their attacks, yes.
Okay, that's that.
And this poor creature has to make a fortitude saving throw.
You already had the extra damage back, Flax.
No. So, you will roll the d6.
And now he makes his fortitude save.
And
Yeah, to prevent
fails.
Oh dear. I rolled another one.
No. So, what that one does is now they are sickened.
Yeah,
Go ahead and roll a d6 to see how many rounds.
that's what I meant by the other one.
A mage that's sickened ain't worth anything.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Only for 1 round, so.
He's...
you never know. She might fall over again because she's still got to get back up.
Yes, she's got to make an acrobatics check. She actually has to make 2 acrobatics checks, because one for the ice, one for the acid.
Oops.
Oops.
Okay, succeeds the first one with quite a bit of ease. And succeeds on the second. So she's able to stand up quite easily. And the second condition only gives a -2 penalty on checks. But because of that, let's see, she's going to go ahead and try to cast a spell, and fails in the casting of her spell due to her armor getting in the way of her arcane symbols.
Did it misfire?
Arcane fail chance.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
Damn, that is. Oh. That
Having
was
a
her
bad day at the
entire
office.
turn.
She's having a bad day at the office.
Yes. Well, Artemis, welcome to the party.
Artemis is still waiting for the computer to boot up, so I already will take the turn here. I have a question. Is Meredith in the air?
No, Meredith is on the ground. Oh, that's a point. Could Meredith be in the air and cast that spell?
Of course you can.
Yeah, I'm in the air.
Okay, then I think Artemis might take a couple steps here, and then using a cone attack, going this way, basically to not hit the party. And to round it out, let's do another bit of blast of cold and cover the things around Jared right now.
So, let's see, because
And if Meredith's in the air, then that should be safe. If not, I'll target the other.
Here's the thing. So you would pick a corner of a square. So either this square going that way, this square going that way, or this square going those ways. So if you pick this way, the most you're going to get is this one. If you pick these ways, you can get all of these.
Well, I could just do something more like this, and that's still going to hit Jaredith. Screw it. Let's give this guy a bit of a wake up call. He got the elemental trifecta already. Let's throw some Sonic at him for fun.
Okay, that is a 40-foot cone.
Do you want to move in front of the unconscious prisoner? Just to
Just to say a little bit of a...
Just how about like that?
The prisoner.
Yeah.
He's fine, he's a prisoner.
He's prone anyway. He's lying down. He's not going to be.
All right, and what is it a reflex saving throw or?
Yep, it'll be a reflex.
And what is the DC?
Not. And okay, let me look in the abilities. It is not listed. Yay! Give me a second.
Sure thing.
Okay, it's going to be the same as.
Like plus half level plus like.
It's going to be the same as Selenia's, but so give me a second. Look it up on her sheet here.
Oh, like that scaling stat.
You know what, actually, it's not going to be the same. Con, it's based off of con, half level plus con. Con is 2. So 16.
DC of 16? Okay.
I believe so.
And what is the save effect?
Half damage, it's reflex half.
Okay. So she does succeed. She's got a little bit of acid and ice in her ears. so only takes 7 points of damage.
Oh god, acid in the ears!
Why do you think she's sickened?
I didn't think. No. I mean, granted, that is.
She got an she fell on a solid layer of ice, then had
Desert.
acid splash over her body to such a degree that she's still in a pool of acid when she's laying prone.
Has she been put prone again?
No, she did stand up. Which reminds me.
No, she passed the acrobatics to stand.
Yes, well, she's
Great.
got-
She'll still probably need another one when she steps off of it.
Well, it depends. So she has to. I know for the ice, she can only move half speed. Let's see, wave of acid. What does it
I think
say?
it's within and with, like through and within.
Hey, Jaren, how are you doing?
I'm
Any
alright.
movement.
Okay.
We'll see
Are you-
after their turn. But I'm
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah, I was about to say, ask me. You're just like, ask me in a few minutes.
Fair enough.
And honestly, I should be fine. Sarah's the one that might be in trouble.
Okay. Anything
Yep.
else out of Artemis?
Other than the 5-foot step to move, I don't believe anything else really can be done, so sounds good to me for the moment.
So these ones turn. So this one is going to step up. Oh wait, no, dragon's in the air.
That's going to be difficult.
But it is going to come up towards this dragon, since it can't really get to these guys because it sees the giant pit of acid behind them.
And then mates.
Okay, 23 against Artemis's AC.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, this might not be very smart of it, but there is a patina of cold, of frost on its blade as it attacks. It will deal 14 points of slashing and 2 points of cold.
Well, Artemis's DR against cold should cover the extra damage against the cold, because
She's got energy resistance to cold.
double check that, but I do believe that Artemis should have at least a 5 DR on cold. 10 on cold, yeah, that's fine. So, what was the slashing damage? 12?
14.
14. And the 10 would cover the cold.
Okay, so now,
Yeah.
Jaren, you've got, I believe it is 2 of these bad boys on you, because that one made a full attack, and that one already made its full attack, so only 2 left.
Ooh.
That is a 33, 30, and 28.
Yeah, that'll both hit.
Okay. That is 16 and sorry, 15 and 19 points of slashing. So 34 points of slashing and 5 points from the bite attack. And the next one. 20, if a 29 confirms, that is going to be... Okay, that's a critical. Another critical, and dear God, 3 crits. A 19 and 2 natural 20s.
Okay, this might make me unconscious. Because I'm on. We'll see how much they roll, but this is probably going to make me unconscious if their damage is consistent.
Okay. So the first one slices off your ear and does 14 points of slashing, 1 point of charisma drain. You also will take a -4 penalty on perception checks regarding hearing until that is healed.
Wait, how much damage was that, sorry?
14 plus 1 point of charisma drain.
Okay, right.
Next one. I'm going to need you to make a fortitude saving throw, please.
$24.
Whew.
Is he good? Just?
The DC was 21. The critical was attempted decapitation.
Oh god, you were just away.
Wow!
Double damage and death, fortitude negates.
Jesus!
Don't I have this on my list?
That is cool.
George, the Pathfinder gods have smiled upon you this day.
Fort save. I'm fine with fort saves.
I'm pretty sure it was
21.
I'm pretty sure the god was R and Jesus.
I mean, what? 5?
So you take another 14 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then... Alright, so this is that. And then 10 points of damage from the bite, and 1 point of bleeding damage.
Okay, so,
11 points total.
yeah. Give me a second. So that minus. What does my DR do anything against bleed? Because I can't remember how it works. Because obviously I have DR against stuff. I don't know if bleed.
So DR would work, but you are technically bleeding. So
yeah, that's fine. Okay,
in case
so
it stacks or anything. Why do I not have?
yes, I'm on that. I think. Okay. Is that everything?
Yes.
You're still standing.
Which was that last attack? I'm going to bloody riposte because I now have it back.
Okay.
So let me just bind it on here just so I can remove it. Okay, and okay.
Alright, that's going to hit for 42 points of damage. Very nice.
I like to say I look extremely hurt.
Yeah, I got a plan.
They have been laying into you. But
Yeah,
is your turn.
I'm not.
So have I, hopefully.
Which one did that hit? I presume they don't look too healthy.
Yeah, the two next to you are looking quite bloodied. The two next to Seraph barely look damaged, and the one next to Artemis, it's got a few minor wounds. The Knoll over there looks remarkably tattered.
Okay.
Alright. Well, not gonna attack again this round. Let's start off with the lifelink effect here and heal you up for 12. And now let's get on to the serious stuff.
You also need a lifelink for Artemis.
Oh, I do. Good. Good. And let's do that. Lifelink for Artemis is another 15 points. And as soon as it lets me, I'm going to give myself 10 points of damage. All right. Since what just happened here, I'm going to 5-foot step here, and I'm going to drop a Cure Critical.
By the way, which healing of that was mine? The 12 or 15?
The first one, the 12.
Okay, that's fine.
And you're about to get Cure Critical. So let's do this, and because of some other neat effects in here, the actual healing is 4d8 plus 2d6 plus 9, for a total of... heal 32.
Nice. I'm feeling a lot better.
And that's it for me!
Alright, Eliza.
So I continued the quickening pulse effect, so that should be another d6 of bleed damage for everyone affected.
Okay, so I've got 3 fortitude saves to see if they'll be affected.
Grabbing a root beer, be right back.
Yep, and you said the DC was 17?
19. Oh, was it 17? It was charisma. Charisma at half level and 10. So 4 and 5 is 19.
19, okay.
Mithrax, just a quick question. I know it probably doesn't, but I'm going to ask anyway, just in case. The vampiric touch spell, if I was to use that being, right next to Jaren, could I instead make it so that the temporary hit points gained go to him?
I love it, just nope.
No.
No.
Nope.
Well,
The reason why it's a personal spell.
I mean, to be
Yeah,
fair, I think
you are the one vampire. Now, there are other spells, and of course we can discuss a homebrew in the future, but at this point, Vampiric Touch does not do that now.
yeah, no, that's fine. I didn't think it did, I just had to ask.
That one fails. That's a fail. Okay, so 2 more join the ranks of the bleeding.
The others, because they've already failed, so it ticks up for them, doesn't it?
Correct. So go ahead and roll your d6.
One point of bleed for all of them.
Alright.
So I still have everything else that I've got. So I will be casting, so I don't have to spend maintenance. I will cast Distressing Tone. So I'll need to roll d4 to determine how many targets I can choose.
Go for it.
I get to designate 3 targets. So I'm going to be targeting the ones attacking Jaren. So this one, and this one.
Got it.
So I will need a DC 17 fort save from all 3 of them. And those that fail gain sickened.
Alright, they all succeed.
So nothing happens, unfortunately.
Anything else?
I'm probably just going to take a little bit of an edge back just to give myself a little bit more of a shield behind Artemis, but that's it.
Alright, Meredith.
Hey, quick, two quick questions, which will determine what I'm going to do. My dual level of 9th, does that count when I get extra things within my draconic bloodline as 9th level?
What, from Dragon Disciple?
So
You mean?
basically, I'm 9th level. So at 9th level, within my draconic bloodline that I get from my, which is part of my sorceress line, I get a breath weapon, right? That's what I'm asking. Does that kick in because I'm 9th level, or does that have to be sorceress 9 level?
No, it's listed on your on your Dragon Disciple, you basically gain an additional use per day of the breath weapon you gain from.
That's what I'm asking. Do I get the second one?
I think so.
Okay,
From
hold
what
on,
I've
hold
read
on.
of
So,
Dragon
at 9th
Disciple.
level, you gain access to it. The next time you would gain the ability is at 17th.
I can disciple. I get it at 3rd, and then when I get my gain it at 9th, I get an extra one.
Okay, so that's the thing, is that, ooh, I do have to check one thing.
That's why I'm asking, because it's going to determine what I do next.
It's under the breath weapon of the Draconic Disciple. Once his level is high enough to grant this ability through the bloodline, the Dragon Disciple gains an additional use for his breath weapon each day.
Ah, well, the...
And because you add your levels in this to your sorcerer level.
So because... Actually, this is kind of interesting. So because you have the Vest of Arcane Heritage, you are counted as having 9 levels of Sorcerer. So yes, you do have a second use of your breath weapon.
That's very good to know, because I need to know that. Right, so that's the thing. Now, the other thing I want to ask is, when I use that breath weapon, can I also use the ability Frightful Presence? Or is that classed as an action?
The Frightful Presence is actually something that comes from your form of dragon, which is what you are in. So that's just...
I've not been using it, and I've just spotted it, and I thought, oh, I know what I could do.
Yeah, that would... that's just a free action, it looks like.
Right, so I'm going to fly down here. I'm going to use my breath weapon in a straight line up there.
How
How far?
what's the range?
Yeah.
It's a line. It's a straight
Yeah.
line.
So that's
How
going to
far,
be that's going to plow right through Artemis.
Okay, so would I be better off flying to just there?
I mean, it doesn't really.
That plow through Artemis?
I mean, it's a
Line
line, so it'll go
Lines
this way.
tend to be longer range.
Yeah, like something
It's going
like
to go
this.
through Artemis there, not Jaren. Shoot.
Yeah, there. I
Do it,
mean,
isn't it? I'm not going to do that then, because I can't do that. Which case, I will fly. I will stay where I am then. And I will go down. I'll go down the other line, because then I don't have to hit Artemis. That one. Yeah. And I'll be doing. And Frightful Presence will be there as well, so they'll have to make a fort save. So that'll tell you the fort save they need to make.
will save.
Will save, yep. That's the will save they've got to make.
Alright.
For the Frightful Presence, and... I can't remember which one it is. I think
And
it's
that
this
is
one.
all...
And that's my breath. And that's my breath weapon.
Okay, so...
And remember, lingering aura will be hanging around them if they're alive after that.
Okay, so... The breath weapon goes into effect first, then the Frightful Presence. So let's see if they save. Okay. One of them does not save. One does.
one of them doesn't get hurt by it.
No, they still get damage, but because you also have lingering breath, the one that failed, which is not that one, like put that on the wrong one. For the next 4 rounds, so I'm going to make that show up there. It's going to take some acid damage each round unless it chooses to take an action to remove it. Now all of these enemies must make some will saves.
Because they're probably bricking it right about now.
Well, they've seen this dragon do some pretty nasty things, so yes.
Or their big mate after their dogs ran.
Mm.
Okay, there's that one. And then what are their modifiers? Okay. Alright, so 4 of the gnolls and almost forgot this one over here. Yep. I forgot about his attack too, but that's we'll just say he got closer. And fought the winds. Alright, so all except for one of the gnolls in front of you seem to kind of shrink away from you there. They are adequately terrified of this dragon breathing acid everywhere. The gnoll back here, look of panic seems to cross her face.
The others panic. Are they panicked or are they shaken?
So these ones only seem to be shaken. This one, like I said, a look of panic has crossed her face.
Because she's really copped a lot. Yeah.
But now it is Jaren's turn.
They didn't kill him. Big mistake.
Right. Okay, I'm going to do a full round attack.
Yes.
Splitting my attacks, so I will have so I'll have basically one attack on the guards on the bottom, so one here and then one here. So first attack on the one on the left, second attack on the one on the right. Yeah, that is all I need. So.
Time to play whack-a-mole.
Alright. So with your first blow, you finish off this poor, shaking creature covered in acid.
Bleeding out of the eyes and nose and ears.
And then following up, you deal a massive smack against this poor creature as well.
Yeah, that would be me.
Okay. Whoop. Not again.
You're like, oh no, I pressed the wrong button.
Alright, so Seraph, you're up, and in regards to your question, when you cast Elemental Touch, you have one use per level. You used 3 of them, so you still have 6 more uses.
Okay, and I do have haste. How do I activate it? I'm pretty sure it's in one of my abilities. I just can't find it.
Haste.
Do you have haste?
It's in one of my abilities somewhere. I just can't find which ability it is.
You can make your weapon a speed weapon using arcane pull points,
So,
which it counts as, which is similar to haste for weapon attacks.
Oh, the only one who can give haste is me.
yes, so it's not that you can have haste, it's that you can give yourself speed ability, which I don't know if you actually have enough
Well, it's like
Eldritch Pool left.
probably not. It was quite costly.
No.
So I can't. No.
You would not be able to, because it would take a total of +4. You only have 3 points left.
Right.
But, as I said, the ability does still apply to all of your attacks, so you would still be doing the additional d6 of fire damage and possibly causing them to catch fire. You do need to be aware that if you make any ranged attacks, you would be provoking attacks of opportunity.
I could take a 5-foot step back though and then do it.
Correct.
Yeah. Right, I'll take a 5-foot step back and then use. Yeah, I'll roll a full attack action and shoot each one of them. Shouldn't there have been a third attack on there? There should have been a third attack from that, shouldn't there?
Nope.
No. Because you're not casted a spell that would give you a free attack from spell
So
strike.
basically, you're just using a full attack,
Yeah.
not spell.
Okay, right. Fair enough.
Not spell combat. So
Just additional 2 on everything.
Yeah.
Spell combat's
okay,
last.
and then who were you targeting with these?
So I've got 2 attacks. I will target. Which ones are looking less bloodied?
The ones right in front of you.
Yeah, I'll target him and him.
Okay. So the first one will hit and deal.
Actually, no. Him and him. Sorry, those 2.
Okay.
I'm worried about Jaren. I saw him in a very, very bad state earlier on, and I yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll a d6 for the fire damage, please. Alright, now, so your first arrow strikes this one, but he's able to quickly pat his fur out before it catches fire.
Yeah.
Alright. And then,
Pretty sure that second one could just kill him.
yes, you hit. It's a grazing hit across his forehead, but combined with the acid and the bludgeoning from Jaren, it's enough to cause just total blood
He
loss,
shuts down.
and he collapses. Okay. So next will be these two. One is going to make its attacks at Jaren, the other will be at Artemis.
I seem to have disappeared from the initiative count.
Yes, you did. Do you?
I was after the.
It was before me.
Yep, and after the enemies, 2 after Artemis.
17, weren't you?
Or 1 after Artemis.
Was you like 17 initiative?
I
'Cause
think
it
I was.
Yeah, because I think you were after the Knowles turn, but before me.
Yep.
Let me take a look here.
Sorry to kill the flow.
No, absolutely.
It would have killed the flow if we missed your turn anyway. Might as well get it out of the way good and early.
Alright, just going back and find you. Well, that is not. Okay, well that's not helping, so... what did you say your it was?
I think that was 17. There was a 17 that was on there a moment ago that had no icon. And I know I was after 18 and before 12, so 17 works.
17.02.
There we go.
Just look at the recap. It's easy enough.
There we go. Okay. So, moving back along. Alright, 27 to hit. 23. And 30. So, Jaren, 27, 23, and 30.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, 16 slashing, 13 slashing, and 7 points of piercing.
Okay.
Okay, then against Artemis. I'm assuming a 30 will hit.
It should, yeah.
Okay. Does a 22? Does a 22 deal hit?
Are they evil?
Yes.
Double check. Oh, you should never mind. There's already a deflection in there. So yes, both hit.
Okay. So the first one will deal 14 points of slashing and 2 points of bleed as his sickle cuts her across the brow. Until the bleeding is stopped, she is blinded.
And so it's minus 14 and minus 2, or does the 2 kick in next round?
And the 2. Then another 14 points of slashing damage from the second hit. And goes in to take a bite, but actually misses from Artemis's blind flailing and bruises itself to the point where it takes 2 points of constitution damage. So I'm gonna check how that does the hit point again. Alright. On her turn, she is going to try and flee. And makes both acrobatics checks for the acid and the ice and begins fleeing. Artemis.
I'm not sure if she's quite ready to respond yet, but my gut response at the moment would be to hold an ish until after the blindness is resolved. So hold until after me.
Okay.
Do you agree with that?
Alright. So now... this one is going to take a 5-foot step up and make some attacks against you, Selenia.
Sure.
29.
That'll hit.
Another 29.
That'll hit.
And a fumble.
That won't hit.
Okay, so 13.
Hit itself.
Sorry, so 12 and 19 points of slashing.
Minus 12.
And then when it goes to try and bite you, it actually does a headbutt right into your knee and stuns itself. Then this one will take 2 pot shots at Jaren. Uh, 18 and 10.
The 10 will miss, the 18 will hit.
Okay.
That's one of the few times, George, you can actually say in rage that an attack has missed you.
Yeah. I mean, it could be worse. I could be on stance for aggression. That'd be another -2.
10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then it will be Selenia's turn.
All right. Well, let's start off with the life links. Artemis first, and this should resolve the bleed and the vision issues. So plus 11. Come on. Lifelink effect on Jaren. Go. Ooh, that's a good one. And since people are still looking kind of bloodied up, let's do exclude enemies, and let's do another blast of this.
We're definitely need to hope we don't hit anybody else for the rest of the day.
Oh, I still have tons of uses of this.
I'm more referring to Jack's arcane pool.
Yeah. I'm running low.
Everyone heals 23.
Nice.
And it's not worth doing another heal on myself. 5-foot step put me between Artemis and this guy.
Alright. Speaking of which, it will be Artemis's turn.
Artemis, are you able to take this one? This is the guy that's attacking you right now.
Yeah, I just bite your head off, mate.
Yeah.
You'd bludgeon him
No,
enough
you
that he was
napper.
aware of what was happening to him.
Alright, we resume.
This knoll looks like a prison, bitch.
And I believe it is Artemis's turn.
Yes.
It is.
That's where we left off.
And
Yeah, the cloaked one's trying to get away.
Should I go after him, or should I just finish the gnolls off?
I'm pretty
to you.
sure we got this.
I'm very tempted to go after the cloaked one.
I would. Don't let them.
No.
Don't let them out.
No one must escape.
No. As soon as I get my arrow, I'm just gonna.
Ow.
Yeah, she's still.
I
within-
also have forgotten what I wanted to do.
Wind. Don't forget the wind.
Either deal with the guy
You're
that's
gonna shoot
attacking
me
you, or
for
try and
wind,
catch the guy that's running away, but that puts you out of my range to heal.
Go, Meredith. We have this.
Not even.
Sure
Mary.
we do.
Oh, go, Artemis. We have this.
Give me one moment.
With like the 8 points of dex damage. No, 6.
Everything has to load. I'm sorry, everything went to sleep and now it's reloading it.
That's okay.
Everything went to sleep, including me.
Okay. If I were to move here, would I be able to bite him?
Your bite should have a 10-foot reach, so you should be able to.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to.
The only thing is that, yeah.
I think that I am going. Yeah, I'm gonna have her move there, and I'm gonna have her bite him. Nothing is happening. Okay. Give me a moment. I'm hitting it, so I don't know if it's registering I'm hitting it or.
Sometimes Roll20 does that.
Oh, yep.
Here it comes.
I did it twice. It's gonna go again, I think.
Just give it a moment to catch up.
Yeah. Well, I hit it and then nothing happened. So I hit it again and then now something happened.
Yeah,
So I don't know if
one
it's gonna
attack
come-
so far. Oh, there it
If
is.
it came through twice.
There we go. Okay.
Make your first answer.
Alright, so you do hit for 11 points of damage. Very nice.
Also, I was listening earlier. Was somebody's ear lobbed off?
Yup.
That was Jaren.
Okay, and then
I
somebody missed getting decapitated?
That was also Jaren.
Okay.
That was also me.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, and also yes.
So
Okay.
he's almost an almost headless horseman.
Without a horse?
He's got a dragon
Right.
instead. He's got dragons instead.
That's another reason why he's almost.
I believe I am done after that.
Alright. And
We could be the
Okay.
four horsemen of the apocalypse. Four dragons of the apocalypse.
I am the apocalypse.
I am providing its music. I think I'm just going to stay put and maintain. Yeah, I'm just going to stay and maintain. So that would be another D6 bleed to every enemy. Oh, that's the wrong way round. 2 points of bleed for every enemy. Probably won't mean anything, but there we go. That's my turn.
Alright. Meredith.
Baby.
Meredith is going to fly over to the runaway, which is just about 60 feet, I think.
And I
To
should be
there.
able.
So she's in front of her. Take an attack of opportunity if there is one. If not, she's going to look at her and go, "So, you think you're running away, do you? I think not." And bite. Nom nom nom.
Nice.
It's time to turn her into a chew toy.
Obviously, I'm using power attack with that. I have removed the heroism because I'm not in the bubble anymore. I'm also sure somewhere that I do extra acid damage, but I can't find where that is. Where?
Ugh.
No. I've already got that, thank you very much. Oh, come on.
I think I'm going to be dropping dismissal next level and taking lesser regeneration.
Sure, maybe it's my claws that do it. Just double check. Okay.
Alright, so you flew after, did a bite.
Does she take her acrobatics for doing that?
For taking damage?
No, she moved, and then you moved it back.
Oh, I was just moving the token so I could access them.
I thought she was fleeing. I was going to say, oh, you want to run in that level, but you got to take it at dramatics for that.
Yeah, I was about to say, because you're moving through the ice. Because you'll be panicked and so running.
Yeah. So you are able to land your bite and do a very deep blow on her. Alright, then it's Jaren.
Okay.
Swing, Jaren, swing.
Yeah, I think I'll just do a full round attack. With Prime Warrior. First attack on the one above me. Second attack on the one to my right.
Alright. First one is absolutely going to hit. Dealing a solid blow to him. Because you forgot, you do also have flanking, so that'll give you a +2 to the hit there. The next one also hits. Another solid blow to them.
Not quite yet. No, mush.
The one to your right is looking quite a bit battered at this point.
Yeah, and that's all I'm gonna do.
Alright, Seraph.
Sarah. Right,
So you still have one use of your elemental touch left.
yeah. A 5-foot step here. And then attempt to attack this one. And this one.
Okay. Alright. And for some reason you still have spell combat, so those are all going to be 2 higher. So you will hit both. So roll a d6 for the first one. Alright, so again, the first one takes the last charge of your elemental touch, but is able to quickly pat the fire out before its fur catches fire, but does take the extra 4 points of fire damage. Alright, then it is their turn. So the one against Jaren. So we got 21, 23, and 30.
Yeah, I think those all hit.
Okay.
They are moving it through.
Alright, so
Through
that
threaten
is
swear.
14 and 16 points of slashing damage, and then 4 points of piercing.
So 14 and 16, you said? Okay, so that's... Okay.
Alright. And then for her turn. She's panicked because she cannot flee. She will attempt a spear attack against.
Right, there's some noise coming from your coming through on your end. It's like a consistent
Buzzing.
buzz.
Really?
Yeah. It's very off-putting. But I'm finding it hard to hear anything you're saying because it's just drowning. It's really annoying. It's not as loud as you, but it is. Yeah.
That's strange.
It's like someone in the background is using a jigsaw, like a little hacksaw.
Sometimes a simple disconnect reconnect helps.
I'll do that quick. Is that better?
That's worse.
That's worse, actually.
Oh, Jesus. Damn you, Selenia!
It was more. It had more to contribute than you.
Because before I couldn't actually even hear it. Now I do!
Now the jackhammer is next to your ear.
Alright, it is still going?
I don't have a problem anymore.
No, I don't hear
hear
it.
it anymore.
Okay, I just disconnected and reconnected the microphone itself, so. Okay. So, as I was saying, because this Gnoll cannot actually flee, it is going to attempt to stab Meredith with the spear it's wielding. That is... I'm going to say a 16 does not hit.
It does not.
Alright. Then she will do that. And that is her turn. And then it shall be these. Now, one of them is stunned. The other one will take 2 shots at Seraph.
Of course.
Does a 24 confirm?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I do warning roll?
You can try.
Yeah, I can attempt it at least.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that a 13 will not hit, though? Okay.
What was that? Like the crit, like an extra attack?
Let me just hit that so that it's there, and then I'll roll the skill. 33.
That will not be enough for a success.
Fair enough. It was worth a try.
Sorry, crit for you then, Jack.
Yeah. That's fine. Well, it might not be.
Well, it's an arrow, so it's not going to be a decapitation.
You never know.
Okay. So, You're going to take. Let's see, it was 9 points of piercing damage and 2 points of dexterity damage, and it hits right at the tendons of your wings, so your flight speed is half until healed.
But just a heal.
Is that damage or brain?
That was just dexterity damage. And then it is Selenia's turn.
Well, who needs healing? How many heal effects am I doing? 2 or 3?
I need one.
Artemis needs one.
No.
You're not in the you went out of range of the life link. I can't. I have to take a full round to add you back in, and so far there hasn't been a chance to do that.
Okay.
Meredith, are you in need of healing?
I don't think so. I don't think Meredith's taken any damage. Has she?
Mary's fully healed.
Okay. So
She has had damage, but she has been slowly healed over time.
Okay, so I'm going to do
a channel that
drop by 10.
Selinia did earlier in the round.
Yes, I think
Artemis?
it's only 1. Oh no, 2 actually.
Jareth. There we go. Artemis heals 10 and 15 for the.
I'm feeling quite slightly.
How are people looking damage-wise?
I'm definitely bloodied, and
let's do another channel.
Like I'm okay. I can take a few more hits.
Let's do another channel.
You're talking to the
excluding
medic.
enemies.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
nice big numbers.
33. Oh, you got 2 6s, a 5, and 2 4s, and then your 2d6 for 7. That's nice.
Well, next level, that 2d6 turns to a 3d6. So,
So we
that, of course, does affect Seraph, even though you're not in the life link. And I'm going to move another 5 foot this way.
Alright. And then it is Artemis's turn.
One second. I think I'm gonna go for a bite again on him.
Alright.
Let's do that.
You might be able to do a full round action all out attack.
I didn't
You're not going to move. But then
mean to do that.
Bite's the only one that you have in reach. If you want to do the other thing, you have to get closer.
I already made my decision to know what I'm doing.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, I pressed it. It's
Thinking.
Yep.
Alright, another solid hit.
And I'm done after that.
Okay. Eliza.
Same as before, maintain quickening pulse, and nothing else. So, D6.
I'm putting you back at full hit points, Artemis, because you healed, and I'm
2
putting
more.
you back at full hit points.
Okay, thank you.
That's all. Oh, he hasn't won. I wonder if he has to do a check.
I need to recalc something on here because my armor class, for some reason, has gone down to 14, and I don't understand why.
Okay, now one has to make a fortitude save.
19 will be the...
It does succeed, so it is not fatigued.
So nothing else on that one.
There we go.
Alright, anything else?
Nah.
Alright. Meredith.
I feel for this poor soul. Meredith is going to go for a full-out whale.
You feel sorry. Well, you feel hungry.
Yes.
And critical! You do eat it! Oh, and that was a nat 20.
Yeah, literally the bite is enough to finish her off.
Just reach down and bite her head off.
Right. That makes it Jaren's turn.
Okay, I'll do same thing I did last time. Double swing into the two in front of me.
Alright.
First attack will go on to the one above. Second, the one on the right.
Got it.
Getting such low attack rolls. Like, might be enough still.
Yeah, because you got a 40 and a 42.
Yeah, I'm more thinking the actual attack. It's only 23. I don't know how dexterous these guys are.
Well, you do land a blow on both of them, and they are getting pretty... They're not doing good. They're on their last legs.
Like, these guys must have some decent fucking health. Like, they've got more health than Sarah. Like, these guys are
Well, there aren't many things that don't have more health than Sarah.
I mean, to be fair, they're scaly, aren't they? They might have, like, DR. But yeah, like, Jesus, I've done, like, at least, I don't know.
Good 3 hits, a good 3-4 hits each.
I think I've done at least 2 to these guys. But yeah, that's that.
Alright, and then it shall be Sarah's turn.
I'm just going to go for a vital strike this time.
Okay, against 2.
The one closest to me.
Go for it.
Fumble! You even fumbled your damage roll too!
Yeah. Ouch.
Shame.
Don't
This
shoot
is what
Karen.
This is what happens when I try to use anything non-magical.
As you're going to ping yourself in the face with your own bowstring.
Possibly.
It'd be like, was it that old clip with like the watermelon like pinging back and smacking the woman in the face?
Okay. So, you kind of trying to line up a shot, and it goes so far off target that you just mentally, you're like, I've got to do better. I've got to be better at aiming. So for the next 3 rounds, you have to spend a full round action to make a single attack.
Fucking hell, okay.
Seraph has suffered some serious emotional damage.
Yeah, could be worse.
Like, honestly, like, that's pretty much what you're doing anyways.
Hopefully, by the time we get you around again, Jack, you won't have to worry about that because they'll be dead.
Exactly.
We'll see.
That's why I said the word hopefully.
Alright. They keep playing their favorite game of Whack-A-Jaren.
Jaren's playing a similar game. It's when Whack-A-Mole is multiplayer.
22, that's a fumble, and 23.
Well, 2 hit.
Okay, so the first one.
I'm not liking this sad music playing while I'm being attacked. I'm not liking this.
Could this be the end of Jaren?
Like, mate,
Montage!
like, mate, they got to. No offense, I've been lower health than this and been attacked. Like, they got to pull out some fucking big stops. They're going to down me at this point.
Yeah, because
This is like the if I find the power of friendship montage before I just go epic. That's what this is.
you go onto one knee before finding that little bit more to stand back up.
No, but I believe in my friends. Ah.
Oh no, you just get. Oh no, you get like a flashback to your family or something, and you're like, "No, this is why I fight."
Yeah. What's the damage?
Alright, so the first one does 17.
Bless you.
Okay.
And then. The next one swings itself, leaving itself so off balance that it is considered flat-footed for the next round. And then bite does 6 points of piercing.
The
Okay.
next one's definitely gonna get smacked because you stripped it of its AC bonus or its Dex bonus.
I was hitting it before. It's just these guys are tough. I think they must have some form of DR.
Or maybe it's just a soup. No, like maybe you slackers aren't trying hard enough.
Jaren, you taking a look at them, you would be able to determine that they share kind of the same demeanor as you do once you get into combat.
Ah, right.
They got
Okay.
barbarian type.
They angry. That's
Okay.
fine.
And then this gnoll up here is going to attempt to attack Selenia.
Alrighty.
No, that's not going to hit. That's a fumble. Alright, and then...
All the fumbles today.
that's,
I mean, they've had their equal share of crits as well, to be fair.
Like I said, like all the crits and fumbles today.
So, 17, fumble, and 18. I'm assuming none of those hit.
Definitely not.
Okay. Oh, wonderful. The fumble is he hits himself. For 14 points of damage.
Does he kill himself?
No.
Oh, that'd be funny if he just like was he got a spear or something?
They have sickle blades.
Can you imagine if that just struck the armor, bounced off, and buried it in its own skull?
Is it flat-footed or something right now?
No, the one next to Jaren is flat-footed.
Okay, because they have the same icon, so I wasn't sure.
I haven't put the icon on for that yet. There we go.
That's being slightly shook from Dragon.
Yes.
Because she's scary.
Then these ones are going to continue their assault. First one is going to take a couple shots. That's a fumble.
Oh, God.
Okay. Let's see. Does a 20 hit, Seraph?
No.
Okay, so let's see what fumble it did to itself. It gets kind of the same look you have, and just perplexed how its shot went so horribly awry. Then the assault on Jaren continues. Does a 22 hit?
No.
22 does not hit Jaren. Okay.
What?
What?
Jaren? Do you mean Jaren?
Yes, I'm. Oh, yes.
It's 22 definitely will hit me.
Okay, so 22 hits Jaren.
What you on about me?
Yeah, my armor's 15 right now.
Ah, 15. Okay. Then all three will be a hit. Alright, so the first strike deals 12 points of damage, 1 additional point of charisma drain, and your other ear is chopped off.
Oh, Jesus.
You are now deafened until you are healed.
Crit? Like, fuck's sake.
Okay,
Okay,
I have a question.
Yes.
His ears are chopped off.
No, you can't have a chew toy.
No. How would that lead to deafening if the ear canals are inside?
Let's not ask such questions.
Make it make sense!
No. It sounds like you're picking a fight with the DM here. You will want to reevaluate.
I'm not. I'm actually questioning how that would
Have you
work.
met Kettle?
So, I'm just reading off of it. From the crit generator, it's, missing ear. It says, for the first time, takes a -4 to perception checks based on hearing. If this result is rolled again on the same target, they are deafened until they receive hearing. I'm
That's
going to say that it's probably due to the sheer amount of blood that is pouring into their ear canal.
That would make sense.
So it's not
in
permanent
my mind.
deafness, and that would be why his hearing can be restored, even if his ears aren't necessarily.
Like, no offense, but from a character perspective, I'm not having a character with no ears. It's just damage, which is healed. I'm not having a fucking no-eared character. Like, the damage will stay, but...
if we go up to next level at the end of this fight, I can reattach the ears.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of super glue on him.
Pretty much. Lesser regeneration. Stick them on there. If all limbs are present when casting, you can reattach multiple limbs.
Wonderful. The second attack deals 14 points of damage. And then the bite does 4 points of piercing.
Okay.
And then it will be Selenia's turn.
How bad do these critters look? are health-wise? Are they on their last legs?
So the three in front of you are definitely the two in front of Jaren are on their last legs. The one right in front of you is very bloodied. The one in the back, it's battered, but not quite as bad as the others.
And how does Jaren look for health?
I'm okay.
He's
I can
looking.
take a few more hits.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
he's
do
a
the
bit
light
bloody.
look on him. Oh, yay. Okay, and I'm going to get a little bit on the upset side here, and let's do a cone from this corner, do a diagonal to hit the flat-footed guy and the guy here that's been picking on Artemis. Let's do a breath weapon. And considering I already know that they're evil, I'm really hoping for that blindness effect to screw them over for a while.
So they're like shaken, flat-footed, and now blind.
Okay, the one in front of you does succeed on its save.
And that is 3. Icon here. 3.
And the flat-footed one just makes it, but it does not matter because that is exactly enough at half damage to wipe him out.
The other one just fills with dread as he now realizes he's now got Jaren's undivided attention.
And that other one, since it's soulfire damage, is sequestered, so he's not coming back. Not that it really matters.
No, I don't think there are any necromancers out here right now. At least I hope not.
And it shall be Artemis' turn.
I'm gonna do the same thing that I have been doing. I'm gonna bite him. And we're gonna wait for the thing to go.
Alright, unfortunately, that is not enough to hit.
Alright, that's fine. I am done with that, yeah.
Alright, Eliza.
I'm going to do 5-foot step over to here and maintain performance.
Okay.
So it'll be 4 damage to all within range. And those 2 nearby should be probably doing fort saves now.
Alright, so the 2 that are up in melee with you guys seem to be just fine, but the one down below is now exhausted.
Ooh, the blood loss is kicking in now.
Which one's exhausted?
It's difficult to see with the drawing of the circle kind of cuts through the middle.
Is it this one?
No, it is this one.
One right at the bottom.
Oh, I didn't see him down there.
He's the one that's been shooting at Sarah for a while with minimal success.
I mean, he got a point of damage on it.
That's why I said minimal. I didn't say no success.
All right, Meredith.
Can't go for the bottom one. Which could. Well, what's the fun in that? She's gonna fly. She's gonna fly 40 feet to here. Or here. And she's going to use her claws this time on that one.
Okay, roll a claw.
It'll only be the one claw, won't it?
Unfortunately.
First one, yes. Unfortunately, the crit doesn't help. Which is a shame.
But that's still.
Where's all this acid damage coming from? Is that meant to be there?
Yep. My dragon, when it uses its claw, has extra element damage.
Right, and you, with your acid dripping out of your claws, slash this creature across the chest, and it just screams in mortal agony and collapses.
I'm just going to scream at the one above Jaren and say, if he doesn't kill you, you're next.
Well, it is Jaren's turn. Jaren, you see Meredith's, but you don't hear anything.
I mean, what healing would restore my hearing? Because I've been life-linked, and...
The lifelink was for 8 points, so it would have been enough to resolve any bleeding.
Right, it took care of the first one. Now, and then he got hit with the second crit.
Yeah,
And my last
Slenny
one, I'm gonna kill him.
Slenny is after them. Because it goes...
Okay, yeah.
Acknowledge the last person in the round.
So yeah, you can hear, but it's...
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it doesn't really matter anyway. Because what I'm going to do is,
Hulk smash?
something, yeah. I'm going to golden swipe onto the guy in front of me. So... that second attack isn't meant to be in there. It's only meant to be the one.
That's
Yeah.
Which is lucky, otherwise you'd have...
Forgot to turn off the irritive. But yeah, so... And I would basically throw his body 10 feet to the side with the hammer, with the force. And then, that's a standard action, I will then turn around, even though my vision, even though I've got there's blood pouring down my face, I can barely hear, I'm just going to raise my hammer in one hand, point it towards the other one, and just shout, even though I probably can't really hear myself, "You're next," and then I'm going to walk towards it until I'm right in front of it, because I've still got movement, and just stare down at it, hammer ready, and that's my go.
Got it.
even if it had enough stamina to run away.
Alright, Seraph. As it comes to your turn, you notice the winds are starting to die down. But it is your turn.
Seraph will look at this poor Knoll. And will cast a spell. Scorching Ray. But I'm going to use it as my weapon. For my weapon.
Don't you have to spend a full round action in order to use your bow?
No,
Because
no,
of the crit.
no. That's if he wants to. I'm not sure what. Well, I'm not sure. Can't remember what the
Because I thought the
wording was
fumble
for
that he suffered, so it's like if you wanted to make like a ranged attack, you needed to spend a full round action to make a single attack.
Correct. So you would not be able to use Spell Strike with Scorching Ray. You can use Scorching Ray by itself, but it would just be the fire damage.
In that case, I'll just do a Vital Strike if that's alright.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep, that hits. Deals a good chunk of damage there.
You just hear Seraph shout over at Jaren, even though Jaren cannot hear her. Finish him off!
I probably can. It's just quite muffled and like
Yeah,
you know.
this-
I'm full into the rage as well. Like
Yeah.
dude, I've been whacked by so many people. Like there's like fucking 5 of them trying to kill me, and I'm really.
Brock Sampson.
Okay, what's this guy? Is he gonna run?
No. It is in a rage. It will hit you. But it has to use its entire full round action to do one attack. It does 19 points of damage with its attack.
Okay. That's fine.
Curious what will happen
Then
next.
Selenia, your turn.
I'll
Jareth
survive
is the
2 turns.
Jareth is the only one that needs healing, so let's do the life link. Does he look? He doesn't look like he's in immediate chance of falling over. Correct?
No, I haven't been in an immediate chance for a while yet. I'm still.
I will collect the ears for healing.
Alright, so you want to walk over there and pick them up?
So I am now position-wise here.
One more diagonal.
I was originally here.
15.
My current move rate, I'm not sure I can do 15. I probably can. I should be able to do that.
There you go.
And that is now 2.
Alright, Artemis.
How far is that guy?
"15 feet from you, 35 from Artemis."
Someone who's exhausted gets exhausted again, just nothing happened.
No, you can't get more than that.
I was just thinking for my quickening pulse, it's just because my fatigue proc happened with Jack's like fatigue, so it turned to exhausted. So it just means that nothing else will happen if he somehow survives for 6 turns.
Artemis?
I am going to hold out and just pass.
Alright. Eliza?
Continue. So I'll just spend the maintenance on my performance round. So 3 bleed. That's all I got.
Alright. Meredith?
Rinse and repeat. She'll fly down. I think. Yep, she will. She'll fly down here. Learn behind this knoll. Look at it. Growl at it. And bite it.
Flanking!
Yeah, you deal a solid chomp on it. And then it's Jerry's turn.
Okay, my go. I'm going to do a Furious Primal Wrath Strike. So
Yeah, flank as well.
He takes one step to the right, or left, depending which way you look.
No, because if you draw a line through him, he hits a Meredith square.
Well, I didn't put flank on mine, so yeah, okay, but I'll still hit it. So yeah, he's on flank.
right.
Not that that's going to matter too much, I don't think.
No, not really.
Then,
Not the place that an exhausted novel would want to be, even if it is raging.
Yeah, so this hopefully...
And then the music switches to Blackheart from 2 Steps from Hell. As the hammer comes down.
Oh dear! Oh, mush, vapor,
Rain, confetti. Yep. Oh, it liquefied every other enemy.
Wow.
That was a long fight. Nearly 10 rounds.
Not counting the fact that we were in combat immediately before that too.
Yeah, so this was like a one hell of a sustained fight.
It was about 7 rounds for the second and third wave there.
Yeah, I was just happy enough that I actually got to start ticking up my quickening pulse.
I just hear the
I
Final
was
Fantasy
happy that
fanfare.
Jack put the fatigue on that one guy, so when it was my turn, it turned it to exhaustion. But I wouldn't have been able to potentially go for the instant death effect until like round 16, really.
How's our prisoner doing?
Oh,
That's a good thing. It didn't really we didn't worry about it.
Jolt didn't do anything. Was that meant to be, Jack?
What, sorry?
Jolt didn't do anything.
No. Joel doesn't really do much. He's more of a scout for Seraph.
Fair enough.
All things
So
considered,
we're all crowding round. Said prisoner.
I would like to lifelink Seraph here to add them to the healing queue.
And
And I think, unless anybody
If there's no more threats, then Meredith will change back. But if there's threats, she's going to remain as is.
The only threat is our prisoner that we can tell.
So take off his armor and look for other equipment that he's got on him.
I was actually going to consider putting him in the lifelink loop until he's at until we know he's at a not like
equipment to be looked through.
Until he's a slightly better hit points.
Probably not particularly anything as value, but you never know.
Probably better just to have like a lay on hands on him rather than actually lifelinking him.
I can drop lifelink people at will. Lay on hands helps me too much.
Maybe he should wake up to a couple of dragon snouts in his face, grinning at him.
Anyway, Seraph, Seraph and Jern, how much? Can we do the healing and you let me know when to stop?
Why?
You might need to speak up a bit for him. He's a bit deaf.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, what was that?
Alright.
Jern, heal 10. Seraph, you've been added to the lifelink. Let me know when you are at less than 5 hit points away from max health.
I'm max health.
Oh, never mind then. So, Jern, your second one is 15.
Okay.
Keep going.
Yep. I'll let you know.
Yeah, just let me get to my character here so I can actually reduce my health while I'm doing this. Another 10.
If it keeps going at this rate, we'll need a good few more of these.
Another 11.
Oh boy.
That's a giant Meredith.
14.
Yeah, this is a bit of a giant Meredith. She needs to be scaled back.
Yeah, keep going.
18 or 17.
Keep going.
Oh, no, I just got to keep taking my own damage during this.
Yeah.
Okay, again.
Keep going. Another one, probably. Yeah, that's fine. That's it. That's done.
Okay, and lay on hand self.
When you think that it's a great idea to have a barbarian in the party until you lifelink him.
Hey, none of you would have stayed alive as long as I did.
Absolutely not.
Except maybe Selenia.
I'd like
Yeah,
to
that's
keep
a
my
big
ears,
if.
thank you.
Yeah, that's...
Same here. Because a bard without their ability to hear is not very good.
I don't think I did that, Bradley. I violently, brutally murdered a couple of people.
I can't do anything about the ears right now until I level up, but I can start fixing stats. I have...
I have Charisma Drain, but honestly, it's like not a big deal right now. Charisma is a stat I don't mind too much having negatives.
Well, I do also know Artemis has gotten hit with 2. I can do 8 lesser restorations.
I've got 2 points of
And that's
dexterity.
full health, I think.
Yeah, but you've taken some dexterity damage from the arrow shots when you were before you logged in today. So,
What is dexterity damage?
it's on your character sheet on the core table where the stats are listed.
No, I mean, what is it?
You
muscles.
You're basically your muscles damage and things like that. You're sore and you're not going to be able to move as quickly, and they're therefore more prone to things with needing dex being a problem. Okay, I can do 8 doses of Elixir Restoration. Each one does a 1d4 stat. Unless there's an objection, I'm going to start with one on Artemis's for Artemis's lost dex, which is 6 points.
Yeah, go for it.
Artemis, you heal 2 dex. Who else is? What's the highest stat damage we got?
I think it's still Artemis because I think she'll have 4 dex damage still.
Yep. Okay. Unless there's anything else. Okay. Artemis for another D4.
Oh dear.
Artemis, heal another 1 point of dex damage. Who's next, highest?
Me, I believe.
What do we need?
2.
Ears.
Ears I can't do till next level. Okay, so we need 2, so this is attempt 3. Heal 3.
Thank you.
Next, who's next?
The Artemis again, I think.
Me still.
Artemis, back on Dex.
That would be
Your Dex is full. Artemis still, I
Do I
believe,
just-
with 2 con
do I
damage.
just get, do I just
Con
get
or is
rid
it
of
strength?
Or strength. What you would do is you'd go onto the damage line where it says
it? Yeah, I'm
damage
on it.
and just change that to a 0.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Who's next? Artemis again on con.
Yeah, because I
Your
think
strength?
everything.
Okay, Artemis, you're at full stats.
Yeah, because I think
have
the damage to Jaren was drain rather than
Yeah,
damage.
mine's drain.
Okay, I might need a drain. I gotta double check what I can do against that.
That's restorate. That's full restoration, isn't it, for drain?
Yeah, and a full restoration is components. Lesser restoration I can lob off with without components.
Restoration like some diamond dust.
It does.
I just remember was with George when we had that campaign. You just started throwing diamond dust everywhere.
Does the damage in both of them go to 0?
Yes, your damage is at 0. Sheriff, do you need any more?
Alright. So, I've posted everything that you find on the various enemies.
Yeah.
And it is actually about time to break for lunch. Or dinner for some of you.
Yes.
So, we will take an hour break and be back at 10 after.
So it'll be 10 past 7 for us.
Yep.
Are we doing our? I know we're close to levels. Are we doing a level now?
You have achieved your level. This fight was enough to put you over. So you guys will all apply your level up.
What do I get now?
What time when we come back?
10 after, so for you, Meredith, it should be 10 after 7.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Well, it's a good job. While you were away, I was writing it down,
One question for you,
preparing
Petra,
it.
before you
I can
go.
do that. No problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Part of my spellcasting allows me to every even level swap out one
boy.
spell for a new one of the same
the
level.
fun
I'm going to drop
starts.
dismissal and take lesser regeneration.
Not a problem.
Perfect.
Yay! I now no longer require training in any skill checks.
And I have a question for the party. I have to choose a 5th level spell, and there's 2 that I'm trying to decide
We
between.
also need to look through this list and go through what's being sold, what's being kept,
What were you saying,
etc.
For my 5th level spell, I'm trying to decide between 2 spells. Options, Raise Dead, which will let me bring back somebody with some hefty penalties, up to 10 days that have been dead up to 10 days.
Okay.
5,000 gold diamond component. Alternately, I can take Breath of Life, which will only let me do it after if they've been dead for a very short period of time, but no components, and they get healed as well. Which should I take?
Breath of Life.
Breath of Life.
It's kind of where I'm leaning, but I figured I'd double check with people.
Breath of Life's great
makes
spell.
more sense.
Yeah.
Alright, and with this, I will be stopping the recording.